6 of the latest soldiers to be killed in Afghanistan have been named. They died during a bloody period of fighting in Helmand province and included some of the youngest squaddies on the front line. Corporal Lee Scott from the 2nd Royal Tank Regiment died in an explosion near Nadil Ali, described as a central figure in the squadron, thoughtful, honest and effective. Corporal Jonathan Horn had already seen action in Kosovo and Iraq, described as dependable and unflappable in the field. He leaves behind a wife and 2 daughters. Of the riflemen who died, William Aldridge was said to be fiercely proud of being one of the youngest British soldiers in Helmand. His family says he achieved his dreams and always remained the perfect son. He was 18 when he died, just like James Backhouse, described as a natural soldier who was utterly selfless and the first to welcome new members. The commitment of another 18-year-old Joseph Murphy who died was described as exemplary. Boxing enthusiast Daniel Simpson from the 2nd Battalion is survived by his 8-month-old son, a strong team player and fiercely loyal. These soldiers were killed near Sangin in a second explosion. They were trying to help comrades injured in a previous blast on Friday in southern Afghanistan. Prime Minister Gordon Brown has paid tribute to the sacrifice of the 15 troops who have died in the country so far this month. But he says the offensive against the Taliban is gaining ground and has been speaking on BFBS radio.
We've lost 8 people over 2 days. We've lost 14 people over 10 days. We've now lost 184 people in Afghanistan. And these sacrifices that have hurt so many families in our country are ones that the whole of Britain will want to acknowledge and say that the sacrifice that has been made by these families will never be forgotten.
But there is still criticism of the government's military approach and concerns over whether forces really have enough equipment to cope with increasing violence. The Prime Minister insists soldier security is their main priority and will stay that way, saying more than £1 billion has been spent on heavily armoured vehicles like Mastiffs and the new Ridgebacks, which will be sent over later this year.